Torah in 2 minutes-ish. This morning I got to go out for breakfast with the Romeos. These are the guys who show up to Minyan in the morning and go out for breakfast afterwards. Retired old men eating out. Romeos. I don't meet all the qualifications, but I went along anyway. In between conversations of the wisdom of Eagles fans celebrating their Super Bowl victory and the wisdom of military parades, the Torah portion mentions that you shall not you should not oppress or abuse a stranger because you were strangers in the land of Egypt. It's a central command. Rashi, the great Torah commentator, makes clear whenever the Torah talks about a stranger, it means somebody who lives in another country who's come to live in your country. These people who are at an inherent disadvantage cannot be treated casually, cannot be treated unjustly. Why? We were unwelcome foreigners, ethnically different, religiously different, culturally different, in a foreign land. We were treated poorly and we hated it. That's actually our master story, is that we were mistreated and God took the side of those who were mistreated rather than the side of the powerful. We are obligated to remember that. The Torah says we're obligated to remember that, and even recent Jewish history teaches us we are obligated to remember that. Because they are like we were, which is to say, we were strangers in the land of Egypt, we weren't treated well, and we're supposed to remember that. We know what it was like. The people who are most vulnerable, the Torah says, that the Jewish people are obligated to treat the most vulnerable with decency. It doesn't mean that we do things that are harmful to our own security. And yet, it doesn't mean just to do it when it's easy. Obviously, if it was to our financial advantage, to our security advantage, we would let everyone in. The Torah wouldn't have to command it. Our key test is, what am I doing that's not just because I have a certain political opinion, but what am I doing because I am Jewish and because I have a certain knowledge of history and a certain obligation that comes from my tradition. To treat the stranger well is something that we are obligated to do from a deep knowledge of our history, ancient and modern, to know that. You don't have to go to breakfast with the Romeos to know that we are obligated to take care of those who are least fortunate. That's what it means to be one of the children of Israel. Shabbat Shalom.